Welcome into Not Wasting Time. We are talking movies again. It is not a movie week, but it's movies nonetheless. First, I want to thank Dean from The Live Place for hosting our show on The Live Place. We want to find a family-friendly streamer out there, and when they're streaming, go to The Live Place. And if you please go to theliveplace.com or Dreamers Empire, not The Live Place for YouTube and Dreamers Empire, and subscribe to Dean, who also runs The Live Place. Welcome in, Christina Hickman. Today we're going to talk about Christmas movies. I picked out 3 movies, and since Disney does love doing Christmas movies, we decided to recast them with Disney characters. Now, we're not talking about any characters or any Disney movie that has already been done. Example, we're not going to do A Christmas Carol. Disney's done that. We're not going to do, and Disney done it twice between the Muppets and Mickey in the original Christmas Carol that Mickey did. Today, joining me is Tina from Tina Marie's play. Tina Marie's Place. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Well, just call me Margot.
I don't know, Margot.
Why is the carpet all wet, Todd? I can't even say it.
I don't know, Margot.
Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
Welcome in, Keith, big Disney fan, and Kenzie Days. Welcome in. Please, guys, when you get a chance, hit that like button. If you're new to me, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. I go every Thursday, hopefully. It depends on what's going on in this crazy world. It is Christmas season, so the 3 movies I've picked and invited Tina to enjoy this craziness with me. Is the first one is going to be Elf, the Will Ferrell Elf. And I gotta say, for a Christmas movie, one of the more modern Christmas movies, this actually hits. I don't know if you like Elf or not. I think this makes it a different story altogether for Christmas movies. I mean, we've seen so many remakes and Christmas movies. It's not a Hallmark Christmas movie where you know that the out-of-town business-type person is going to hook up and fall in love with the local girl or the local boy, which I've just explained every Hallmark Christmas movie ever.
Yep. But we still love them.
Dad's builds. Welcome in, Chris. And then we're going to move on, and we're going to go to Jingle All the Way with the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, there you are. I don't know if my computer froze or if yours glitched, but
it might have been mine.
There was a glitch in the Matrix.
Bye, Tracy. Did I go somewhere?
I think you must have froze.
Wow.
You must have got glitchy.
Did I get glitchy?
Glitchy.
No. And then we're going to do one of another classic, Christmas Vacation.
Personal favorite.
Christmas Vacation. I've already watched it once this year.
That's it?
Or twice, I don't know.
I lose count this time of year.
Huh?
I lose count this time of year. I have it on so much.
So let's start off with Elf. So if you're new to this and you don't understand what I do, is I take movies that are out there that are not Disney movies, and we recast them with Disney characters. Some of them will be, oh, Dad, read my chat. Okay, I'm getting bossed around by my daughter, even though she's in the other room. So Kenzie says, Elf took up to 10 years to make because there was such a specific vision the creator wanted. It worked. It was a great vision.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
And just to let everybody know, the there was a scene there in The Doctor and Elf where the guy who plays the Doctor also directed the movie.
Jon Favreau, right?
And he is also the creative mind behind. Okay, he was the director first. He was the director of Iron Man, but you know what else he does?
What else did he do?
He is the driving force behind a series.
Oh, that's right.
Here are some TV shows. The Undoing, The Last Ship, Turn, Washington Spies, Rose, and Below Deck. Do you want to hear the next 5 shows?
I lost you.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
If you haven't realized it, I think I said series, and Siri decided to pick up my phone. Yes, Mandalorian. Jon Favreau is the creative mind behind the creative driving force behind the Mandalorian. Should I wait for Tina to come back? Oh, Tina. Where did the Tina go? Where could she be? So for Elf, what we're going to try out with is our first one's going to be Buddy the Elf, played by Will Ferrell. Excellent job by Will Ferrell. Played Buddy the Elf, and he came up with the 4 main food groups, which was, I think, sugar, and sugar. So she was trying out her new camera today, so it might have glitched on her. Hopefully she comes back very soon. So for Buddy the Elf, I am going to give Mickey Mouse the lead role of Buddy the Elf, even though I think I lost her altogether. So Buddy the Elf is going to be Mickey Mouse. Anybody in the chat who wants to chime in and who else thinks Buddy the Elf, if you have a different person in mind, please type it in. Are you okay?
I'm going to join you.
Oh, you're going to join?
Hello, everybody. My
Welcome.
hair's all messed up from my glasses. Let me move my stuff so I can sit with you. So, we're doing Elf first?
Yes.
Okay.
You have class at 4:30?
I do. What time is it? I'll join you for a little bit. Yeah, my class is soon. So, Elf, we gotta pick. All right, what characters are we replacing for Elf?
We can do any characters, but I'm going with classic characters right now.
Well, what characters
There's our
are
dream
you replacing?
Buddy the Elf.
Oh, she's backstage. Hi, Tina.
What happened? The camera glitched on you?
Muted. You're muted.
Nothing. Can you hear us?
Okay.
Why don't you unplug your earbuds,
Are your earbuds plugged
and
in?
plug them back in? That's what happened to me. Yes?
Nope.
Nope, not yet. Yeah, yell, Tina. Tina! No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You went back to your old camera?
Yeah.
Buddy the Elf, definitely Goofy. What do you think about that?
Well, that's Jeff. So Jeff or Angela, whichever
That's
one those are.
Most likely Jeff, I'd assume.
All right, what I miss?
All right, all I did was Buddy the Elf. Who did
Okay.
you have Buddy the Elf replaced with?
I had Goofy.
Okay, well,
I think
see,
Goofy works really well for that.
Who did you have?
I put Mickey.
Okay.
I feel like Mickey would be really funny. Oh, what about Max as Buddy? And then Goofy being his dad makes sense. Maybe.
True.
It does make sense, but then
Yeah.
we're just casting. I think
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse would be an awesome. And Jeff agrees
And then
with you.
I understand where you're going with this.
What?
Because then Minnie's Jovi.
Oh, absolutely.
I know how your brain works.
It's clever.
So who would be the dad? I say Pete. I think Pete would be funny as the dad.
So who would you put down for Jovi?
So, all right. So for Elf, I just did a mixed bag of Disney characters across the board.
Go for it.
So for Jovi, I had Miss Piggy because of the sass.
Ah.
And you know,
It works.
that's why I did that.
So, and Jovi was played by Zoe Deschanel. Deschanel.
Yep.
Deschanel.
Deschanel.
Oh man, I'm gonna
It's
resent
French, right?
Yeah. Zoe Deschanel. I love Zoe Deschanel. I think she's an amazing actress. I really loved her in New Girl.
But she also plays that aloof kind of character.
In New Girl, she does. Jovi's a lot more down to earth than Jess.
Her sister was on Bones. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Love those Deschanel sisters. Our favorite shows have them in it.
Clarabelle is Jovi. That's who.
That works. I think Clarabelle's pretty
Jeff
sassy.
said.
Yeah, that could have worked too.
You ever
I
look
thought
at-
about it.
But you know, the last couple times I've shorted Mickey on the last couple of these movie things, so I wanted to give Mickey his due.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So Walter Hobbs.
Walter Hobbs, the father, who was played by the great James Caan.
Well, I think the dad is kind of not the best.
But he ends up coming around and doing.
Yeah, I think Pete would be a good part for that. Because Pete's not all the way evil. He's just kind of not a good guy. And yeah, New Girl is like one of my favorite shows ever.
So I'm actually going to go with somebody different totally. And Diz Our Dream did not take it, but he said Diz Our Dream. Jeff said Scrooge McDuck. I'm going with Mortimer Mouse.
So who are we on?
Walter Hobbs.
Walter Hobbs.
Okay.
The dad.
I had Donald for him. Miserable.
Michael Riley said, Tracy, did you hear about the video game with the Mandalorian? What video game is it, Michael?
No, I didn't. And
he
welcome
doesn't
in.
play video games, but I do.
Welcome in, Michael Riley. Yeah, no, I'm not a big video game guy. If it doesn't say Lego in the title of the video game,
He doesn't play it.
I don't normally play it.
I gotta get you into Jedi Fallen Order, though, because that is a really good game, and I think you'd really like the lore in that. That has a lot of really... I think that takes place...
I love the Lego games.
But I'm saying... I tried to get him to play Battlefront, which the Star Wars Battlefront. I tried getting him into it, but he doesn't understand first-person games. He only plays Lego games. So I have to get you in... I'm gonna sit you down tonight, and you're gonna play Jedi
I gotta
Fallen
teach
Order.
tonight.
When you get home.
My guy goes like this the whole time and runs in a circle. So...
And then, no, Jedi Fallen Order isn't first person.
No.
So I think you'd be able to play it better.
But yeah.
Dad Build says, I love the Lego games, Tracy.
I do. I love
We've
them.
played them forever.
So...
We played all of them. Most of them. We've played all of the Star Wars ones. All the Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
All right, we're getting off track here.
I know, I just like talking about video games.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. So you say Mortimer Mouse?
Mortimer Mouse. Now,
Who even is
Who was-
Mortimer
now-
Mouse? I forget.
Mortimer was actually...
It's been a
He's
while.
taller and thinner than Mickey. In fact, Mickey was going to be named Mortimer until...
His wife said that sounded weird, so she said Mickey.
Yes.
So
So
Mortimer Mouse.
just by the way, played by James Caan. If nobody remembers who James Caan is, that it's Sonny in The Godfather.
Yep.
So
And then who would play Emily Hobbs?
who's going to play Emily? Ooh.
The wife.
I'm going to go with Clarabelle.
Okay. And then who plays Michael? Figuring out your ideals here.
Oh, I don't know. Dad Build says Chris says I'm not talking to Tina because she didn't let me and Zip win her drawing today. Did you have a drawing today?
I did.
Did I win?
No, Cherie Surfer Girl won.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had to.
Oh my gosh, put her back in. Hi, Garrett.
You're getting coal in your stocking for Christmas.
I'll make sure that happens, Tina.
Thank you.
You working on Christmas this year now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
It's a Christmas off.
Nice. So I don't have to get up super, super early and put coal in your stocking?
Um,
I can just do it anytime during the day. I'm leaving
Welcome
soon,
in,
so
Garrett.
you just deal with this as long as you can, because I'm leaving in a few minutes.
Michael Hobbs. So Emily Hobbs, I'm going to pick Clarabelle. That was played by Mary Steenburgen,
yeah.
who was another good actress that's out there.
And then Michael, which is the son.
Hold on, she has to say who her.
Oh, okay.
Did you come up with Emily Hobbs?
Yeah, I had Daisy.
Daisy.
And then you had. Who did you say you had for Walter?
Donald.
Okay, that makes sense. And then Michael Hobbs. Did you do Michael as one of the three boys?
Yes, and I actually, no, I did Michael as Robin, Kermit the Frog's nephew.
Nice.
I thought it was a cute fit. So
he's adorable. I love Robin.
Yeah.
I'm going to see. This is what I'm going to do for Michael Hobbs. Michael Hobbs, the son. I'm going to cast.
Did we lose you again? Okay, yes. Tracy glitched. What is with the glitches today?
I'm sorry. I'm plugged in. I'm wired in.
Plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wired in. I don't understand.
It happens.
It happens. So, Michael Hobbs, I'm going to do Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and they're going to take turns playing Michael Hobbs.
Oh, good one. I like that.
So, each of them will play a different aspect of his character.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the way I'm going to do it. So,
Nice.
Billy's not even here. Sorry, Jeff. She's at work. And I'm plugged in, so I don't know why, unless maybe her teacher came online. Who knows? The next one is Papa Elf. Papa Elf was played by Bob Newhart, classic actor from TV and screen. I think for Papa Elf, who'd you come up with?
I put Mickey.
You put Mickey for Papa Elf?
Yeah, just because he's, soft-spoken and just gentle and...
Right. Okay, so I went with the other way. For Papa Elf, I went with Donald.
Sure, that works.
Because he's cranky at times. Works by himself.
That's true.
And this kind of makes sense for me because it's Santa Goof everywhere else in Disney. For Santa Claus, Ed Asner, I picked Goofy.
Interesting.
Why not? Awesome job.
That works.
So, who'd you come up for Santa Claus?
I had Woody.
Woody?
Yeah. Take charge and get her done.
Get her done. Now, as a last cast, who has a very small part in the movie Elf, but makes a huge impact, Miles Finch, who is played by Peter Dinklage, who was in Game of Thrones and also was in some of the X-Men movies.
I thought so. I was going to ask that if that was the same guy.
Yes.
Okay.
He was the one that got really upset when Buddy called him an elf.
Call me Elf one more time.
More time.
Yep.
I don't even know who to pick for Miles, but I'm gonna pick Max from Goofy.
I can see that.
And Jeff says I like Tina's picks. They have been matching up with mine exactly. Well, almost.
Yeah. Great minds.
Well, hold on. You're putting your mind on the same level as Jeff?
Oh, wait. In this aspect, yes, because these are good picks. Good job, Jeff.
Uh,
All right. So, Miles Finch, if you want to know who I had, I picked Buzz Lightyear. The overreacting.
right. Okay.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And of course, Jeff says, "Aw, come on."
Classic Jeff.
Classic Jeff. I'm the one who started the whole come on thing, I guess.
It's very catchy. I find myself doing that
Come
everywhere I go. I'll do it in the middle of the store when they don't have something I want.
Uh,
Yeah.
so they. Oh, so Miles would be Milazzo. That's who Jeff put down.
That's another good one.
And Keith, he put in a line from the movie. Does Santa know that you're down here?
You're not Santa.
One of the best scenes for me is when Santa Claus shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. He's alive. You sit on a throne of lies.
Oh, I say that all the time.
You sit on a
Especially-
throne.
Especially when my kid's not telling the truth.
So, I think I'm going to change up what I did for Jingle All the Way. I think I'm going to go with Toy Story characters.
Okay.
So that's the next movie we're going to go with Jingle All the Way. Now, if anybody hasn't seen Jingle All the Way, oh yeah, Kenzie says fake Santa is Pete. Jingle All the Way is an Arnold Schwarzenegger Sinbad movie. It deals with and I think if I'm not mistaken, this came out around the same time that like Tickle Me Elmo was huge, and it kind of draws back to that, the Cabbage Patch, the Tickle Me Elmo, the latest greatest toy that the toy makers know they're going to get a lot of money for, and they don't release a lot of it. Almost like Baby Yoda from last year, where Baby Yoda came out on TV and they had no merchandise. Wow. So the Eternal Quest for Turbo Man.
This movie was so ridiculous.
What do you mean it's ridiculous? It's
So over the top. But it's funny. It is funny. Just one of those.
and Keith pretty much has mine. I'm going with Buzz Lightyear for Harold, who is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Great. One of the lighter side of Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies that I could take. Like I wasn't a big kindergarten cop type guy. You know, I was more of an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic action movie. Even though I really didn't get into the what's the newest series that they have with all the action stars. Welcome in, Amy.
Have you seen Last Action Hero?
I did like Last Action Hero.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And a little side note, Last Action Hero left in a lot of those mistakes that happen in movies on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's a tear in the shirt, but then it's not there in the next scene. They left a lot of those in on purpose just to see how many people would pick up on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Just remember the thick accent. Remember, you're my number one customer.
Yeah. And then he says it to his wife. And he's like,
He
"Oh."
does. You gonna need your phone?
I do need my phone. Yes, thank you.
So, Buzz Lightyear, I'm picking for Howard. So, who did you come up for Howard? And which you did Winnie the Pooh characters for this? You said
No, I did classic Mickey Sensational 6 with
Okay.
that whole group there. That's what I
okay,
did.
which is cool because that's what I did for Elf. So,
Yep. But for Howard, I had Donald for the mere aspect of when the neighbor Ted keeps encroaching in on his family, and he gets that Donald attitude, and then he tries to to get calm, and that's the aspect that I picked for Donald.
now for Myron, who's played by Sinbad. Now, Tina says she wasn't a big fan of Sinbad in this movie.
And I love Sinbad.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the cleaner comics out there, and
Yeah.
but he played this part pretty good, right?
Yeah. It worked.
So for Myron, I'm going actually with Lotso.
Very good pick. I would agree with that if I was doing Toy Story characters. So,
One of the aliens as Arnold Schwarzenegger's sons. Yeah, that's true. For Jamie.
that would have been a good idea.
So who'd you come up with, Myron?
So for Myron, I came up with Pete. Dirty Pete. This guy's
Okay.
Dirty Myron drove me crazy the whole movie. Because he's got his sweet spot, and then it's like get on his bad side, and he turns into a complete villain. That's why.
I got a bomb.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's insane. Yep.
So I'm gonna go looking at Jamie. Jamie was played by Jake Lloyd. Jake Lloyd, who has also played Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace.
That's where I've seen him.
Who's probably right now currently serving a little county time. I think he's gotten into a little bit of a trouble in the past. Or recently. So so out of for Jake Lloyd, for the Disney Toy Story characters, who would I pick? Who'd you come up with? And let me figure it out.
So for Jamie, I picked Max. Little guy. He's got similar attitude. I'm going back to the Christmas, like Once Upon a Christmas or Twice Upon a Christmas, whichever it was, where, that's what I had in my head when he's in one of those shorts for that. In his. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Rex, the dinosaur. Because he's got like even though Rex is a dinosaur, he's super sweet and not threatening.
Yeah.
So we'll go on to the wife, Liz, who is played by Rita Wilson. That is also Rita Wilson is she's married to Tom Hanks. If you don't know who Rita Wilson is, I'm boring.
No.
Tina.
No, you're not. Just exhausted.
Well, once we get past this movie, we're gonna have I picked 3 movies. This one was another one that I remember it. It's just so Rita Wilson. I'm actually going to go with Jessie.
Froze again.
I froze again.
You're back now. Glitchy.
I'm gonna go with Jessie for the mom.
That's a good pick. I didn't stay conventional.
Huh?
I didn't stay conventional for this. I didn't go with, because I picked Mickey for Howard, I didn't pick Minnie Mouse for Liz.
Which you don't have to.
Right. No, sorry, I picked Donald for Howard, and I did pick Minnie Mouse for Liz.
Oh.
Sorry, I got that backwards. Just because Liz is really like that sweet temperament, more
Right.
than Daisy. Daisy can kind of throw the sass back at Donald, where Liz is kind of more gentle and subtle about her ways.
Relaxed.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hopefully people, if I froze and people left, hopefully they come back.
I hope so. Garrett says I have ADHD, which I do. It's not you, Tracy. So maybe the glitch was on my end this time.
Oh, I don't know. So I'm going, you know what? I got to change. Wow. Welcome in Disfinity.
Hey, Daniel.
Is that his name, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome in, Daniel. Turbo Man. Who would you pick for Turbo Man? I should have put Buzz here, but I've already taken Buzz. Who is... So I'm going to go with... What's the stuntman? Kaboom. From the last movie.
Is it Captain
Duke.
Carl? No.
Duke Kaboom.
Duke Kaboom. What was it? Captain Carl. What was he? Oh, he's the army guy, the soldier.
I'm going with Duke Kaboom, the stuntman from the last movie that was out.
That's a good one. I had extras in my list.
Go ahead.
I had Buzz for Turbo because I hadn't picked. And I know I went with classic characters, but Tracy, when Tracy added this one on last minute, I was like, oh, he's a perfect Buzz. But I know he's not a classic Mickey character. But I had Ted, the neighbor.
Oh, I'm getting to Ted.
Oh, we didn't get there yet. Sorry. Go ahead. I'll wait.
So Ted, who's played by Phil Hartman, I think I liked this character. While his attitude was great, I think Phil Hartman played this character to the point.
So annoying.
Of course he was annoying.
But character you love to hate.
Right. And just to stretch his limits, I was going to cast Woody here.
Interesting.
I'm going to see if
that.
I want to see if Woody. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. That's going to be Mr. Potato Head.
Oh yeah. That's a really good one.
I'm casting Mr. Potato Head as Ted, who was the next door neighbor who tried to hit on Liz.
Mm-hmm.
But that's who I'm going with.
I like that.
So who'd you come up with Ted?
So for Ted, I picked Mortimer because
which kind of fits that whole personality. Mortimer actually does try to hit on Minnie all the time.
Yep. Exactly. So
you said you came up with other ones too, or no?
Yeah, just because I left 2 of the Sensational 6 out. Excuse me, my voice just cracked. Actually, I left 3 out. I didn't have a place for Daisy, but we can throw Daisy in one of the females that's fallen all over Ted, because holy cow. And those ladies are so confusing. They remind me of the ladies from Beauty and the Beast that are like falling all over Gaston, and you're sitting there like, what do you see in this person?
Right.
But so I left Daisy out, so we'll give Daisy one of those. But I also had for the Mall Santa, who was played by James Belushi, I believe. Jim Belushi.
It was Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi. He's one of my favorites. I love Jim Belushi. So I gave him to Goofy just because
It's Santa.
it's Santa. And then the reindeer, they had the reindeer in there. And I almost went with Murray, the reindeer from one of the Once Upon a Time or Twice Upon a Time, but I was like, no, Murray was very sweet and daffy, so I wouldn't go with him. So I picked Pluto for the
All right,
reindeer.
that's fine.
So I threw those 2 in.
So the next movie we're going to miss on, hit on is A Christmas Vacation, and I love Christmas Vacation. And believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken, I think this came out about the time I was still in high school. Probably, I think it was 1990.
89.
89, 90. This actually went on. I think it was playing in the movie theaters all the way to Easter, which was April. So it's, movies stayed in there in the movie theater a lot longer back in the day. So I remember this being on during Easter, because I remember them advertising it. Spend your Easter vacation with Christmas vacation.
That's funny.
And this one here, what did you say? Did you use a certain characters for this?
So for these, I use Winnie the Pooh characters.
Okay. I'm going to pick any and all characters. All Disney characters are open to Christmas vacation.
Okay.
All right. And I think Keith from Big Disney fan hit it nail on the head. Exactly who I would pick. For Clark Griswold, I am going with none other than the Goofmeister, Goofy.
Yeah, 100%. That is a good one. If I was doing the classics, I would have picked him too.
I'm going with anything. I'm going with any and all because all Disney characters are available.
It's a good one.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put anything on you, but you chose to limit yourself.
And I think I did an okay job. We'll see what happens. You guys will have to let me know what you think. For Clark Griswold, I obviously gave to Winnie the Pooh because, Clark Griswold to me is, he is goofy, 100%. Is his personality, but he's always trying to do what he thinks would be what his family would like or what would be best for his family or exciting things that he thinks would be fun. But then he always kind of gets stumped up and things just get messed up in the process. And Winnie the Pooh's got that similar, his intentions are good.
But they always go nuts.
Yeah.
I totally understand it. Daniel said you two were turned into cookies last night on Monarch Moment stream. How do you feel about that? Nothing surprises us with Garrett.
Yeah.
I noticed he missed my comment or wouldn't read my comment last night.
Which one?
The one where he told Michelle to focus. And I was like, wow.
I saw that.
Garrett is trying to tell Michelle to focus. Wow. Just wow.
Oh.
But I think he meant to do that to me. But whatever. So Ellen Griswold, played by Beverly D'Angelo. Another side note for anybody who knows about the Christmas or the vacation movies altogether, Vacation, European Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and Vegas Vacation. Clark and Ellen were always played by Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
But Russell and Audrey have been recast in every vacation movie. They have never used the same two characters. Even the movie Vacation, which came out, which was like a added to the the National Lampoon's Vacation series, they recasted them again. So I always thought that was an interesting fact. But Ellen Griswold, who'd you come up with?
So for Ellen, I actually had Kanga.
Okay. There's not that many females in the Pooh Village.
Yeah. I had no choice. But I would have anyway. She puts up with a lot. She's got a little one, and yeah.
So, open to any and all Disney characters. Ellen Griswold. I think I'm going to go with Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Because she doesn't take any guff, almost like Ellen. And sometimes she's smarter than Clark.
Mm-hmm. When she switches the what is that thing called? The box where the things are plugged in or whatever.
She fixed the house. She turns the light switch on.
She turns the light switch on, and she's playing with the wires, and she's like, well, wait a minute. And she gets this idea, switches something, and then poof. And then he gets the credit for it. Just like a man, always getting the credit for it. Oh man. Pew, pew,
And of
pew.
course, Jeff's going to go with Pocahontas because everybody knows that Jeff's favorite princess is Pocahontas.
Oh man.
Now, Russ Griswold, Rusty. Who were you thinking for Rusty?
So for Rusty, I picked Rue.
Okay. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good shot.
Yeah. He's got that little boy mentality, that energy, that yeah.
So I'm opening up to everything. I wonder who I could pick. I'm trying to think. From all of Disney. Now he was played by Johnny Galecki, who was in the nerd series there,
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. He was also in Roseanne as Russell. For Rusty, I'm going to go with
No,
Matt.
not Michael Anthony Hall Garrett. Not in this one.
Right. Michael Anthony Hall played Rusty in National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yep.
So am I stopped again?
No, I'm saying bye to Jeff.
Oh, Jeff's going
That's
out.
my way.
Oh, that's right. He's got his. They should be doing their Dreaming with the Mouse today, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So Audrey, I went with Max for Audrey. I'm gonna go with Ariel.
Oh,
No,
that's a good one.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Ariel. I think it's just a funny. Who'd you come up with, Audrey?
So for Audrey, I had Piglet.
Okay.
She's always concerned that, a relative's going to answer the relative answered the phone and told the boyfriend that she was inexposed or something like that. Or, she's out in the cold getting the tree and she's freezing and she's worrying, why we're here. And, she's always got that concern. And of course she merits it because it's merited because her father does concerning things. So, yeah.
So the next one I'm going to say is Cousin Eddie.
Oh man, this was my favorite one to pick.
Cousin Eddie was played by Randy Quaid, brother to Dennis Quaid. He's played Uncle Eddie in every Christmas Vacation or every vacation movie, except for European Vacation because he wasn't in it. But Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and Vegas Vacation. So who'd you come up with? Did you go with Tigger?
Yes, I did. And I loved Tigger. He is my favorite character in Winnie the Pooh. And yes, Daniel, I based all of these characters off of Winnie the Pooh characters. So yeah, I had to go with Tigger.
So Cousin Eddie. I gotta think. Who was I picked for Cousin Eddie? I'm gonna have to come back to that one.
It's a hard one.
It is. How about, did you do the neighbors? Margot?
For Winnie the yes and no. I did the cousin
You did Rocky
and Ruby Sue, but I realized I could easily switch those out with the characters that I picked for them. So
okay, go ahead.
It would work. So for Margot and what was his name? Todd. Oh, how did I forget that? We just did the skit. Margot and Todd, I picked Eeyore and Rabbit. And I like it because those two characters are interchangeable. You could easily have either Rabbit or Eeyore for either of them and switch them up, and it would be hilarious.
So for Margot, I'm going to go with Melissa Finch.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good one. That's the best one yet.
Why is the window broken? Why is the carpet all wet?
Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I
don't know, Margot. One of my favorite lines is when they're coming out and they says, looks like someone overestimated the height of their tree.
Yeah.
Hey, Clark, where are you going to put that?
Don't you bend over? I'll show you. Oh my gosh.
You have some nerve talking to me like that.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to her. we could easily turn this into a Christmas Vacation movie review and just quote the whole movie. Oh, it's amazing.
So I went Melissa Finch for Margot. For Todd, Todd, believe it or not, I'm gonna go with Buzz Lightyear for Todd.
Oh, that's a good one.
So since I can go with anybody and all, there's just huge. So I got to get back to Cousin Eddie. Who is Cousin Eddie? I think I'm gonna go with Pete.
That would work. Oh gosh, that would work.
Well, I'm sitting here staring out the living room to a crisp Christmas time morn and watching an idiot emptying a septic into the.
Oh my gosh.
We got time, so we could just quote the movie for the rest of the time.
Sure, we could. My favorite.
Well, if that cat had 9 lives, it sure spent them all.
Oh, you surprised, Clark? Eddie, if I woke up tomorrow with my head just under the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
So, Monarch Moment says Garrett says he is not sure he watched Christmas Vacation all the way.
Oh my gosh, you have to. You have to. Don't do it with the kids in the room. Anna, maybe, but yeah, it's.
It's the Jelly of the Month Club. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Can I do anything for you, Eddie? Refill your eggnog? Drive you out into the middle of nowhere and leave you for dead? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, it's a shame. It's a shame the older boys couldn't come. The other one's working on it in the carnival. He's working on a tilt world. He's hoping to make it to the Guess Your Weight.
Like it's the biggest accomplishment being a carny.
The other girl, she's in rehab. She's on the wild turkey, trying to get.
You know, I had no idea what that line meant until a few years ago.
What, the wild turkey?
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, there's so many good lines in that movie.
Oh, don't use that on mine, Clark. You know, I only got nothing more. I don't know if it dances. My part just wouldn't look right.
Oh my gosh. And the cereal varnish. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't. I was like, what? Clark,
are you the one working on that non-cereal varnish? I'm going to use it in a presentation. Put it together in layman's terms, not the mumbo jumbo stuff. Oh, sir, thank you for the card. Thank you for the card. And as he's walking away, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
We can't see the rest because
Uh,
it wouldn't be good. Oh man, my favorite is I'm gonna forget the when he flips out at the end. Oh my gosh, fix the newel post. He's completely off his rocker at this point.
and if you've watched any of the Christmas movies, or not Christmas, the vacation movies, Clark usually flips out at least once in every one, where he just like goes nuts.
What's the one with Wally World? Is that
that is the original
right?
Vacation.
That's what I thought. Okay.
If anybody has not watched Vacation,
That's
National Lampoon's Vacation. Vacation was not as good, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, the original, yes, that's the one where they're moving. The one they go from Chicago to Los Angeles to Wally World, Wally World is the stand-in for Disneyland. So when they get there, sorry, sir, but Wally World's closed.
They must have foreseen 2020.
Oh my goodness! I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
And then I love in Christmas Vacation when he finally gets the lights up. Hi, buddy.
Just came in to tell me red and yellow makes orange.
Huh?
Hi.
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 Now
Are you
saying hi?
You have elves over there?
He is the elf.
Ooh,
Hold on,
you must be a South Pole elf.
All
right, so we'll wrap it up. What do you got coming up, Tina?
Me?
Yeah.
So, Tuesday book club, 3 p.m. We're gonna.
I won't tell you I finished a book, but I did.
Of course you did. Why would I think anything less? I haven't started chapters 3 and 4 yet, and that's what we will be doing, despite Tracy reading the entire book. So if anyone wants to join us on screen or off in the chat, you can get a really good audio version, or just read it. It's a simple read. It's really short book, and it's really good too. And next Wednesday, 5 p.m. Wednesday, whateverness, we're going to be talking our favorite Christmas songs that are uncommon. So nothing like, Marshmallow World or,
It's a marshmallow world that we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nothing like that. Christmas songs that you probably have not heard of, or by artists that you have not heard of.
The way Green makes tail.
Oh, very good. Makes tail. So that's what we'll be doing.
Cool. So for me, I have family pizza night tomorrow night at 5:00 on Diz Our Dream. They're going to be hosting it after long text discussions. That's who is hosting the family pizza night. I'm doing a taco pizza.
That sounds really good.
Hey, Garrett, I call Walmart's Wally World, so you can go. There's all kinds of Wally Worlds out there.
My family does too.
We're doing pizza night. It's going to be on Dizzo Dream. Then Sunday we have Nerd Talk between myself. The panel is me, Kenzie Days, Dizzo Dream, and Russ Stapleton. We're going to be talking Mandalorian, the newest, the latest chapter, which comes out on Friday, which are 3:00 in the morning tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be up to watch it, so make sure you guys, if you're going to join us for Nerd Talk, please make sure you've watched it because we definitely talk spoilers. And then I think that's about it. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Just a reminder, we have Dreaming with the Mouse, a team up between two great channels out there, Diz Our Dream and Myers and the Mouse. I don't know who's hosting it, so please take your time to go and check them out. Two good channels. And if you found us, or found me, thank you. And hopefully you subscribe and give me a like. Next week, not wasting time. I haven't figured out what we're doing, but we'll do something interesting, something Christmassy. I think I want to do something Christmassy every week during December. Might just be me singing Christmas carols. I think I might lose some subscribers from that. I don't
But
know.
it would be epic. You might gain some new ones. You never know.
Well, here's the thing. I might save that for Christmas Eve, since Christmas Eve is on a Thursday.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
So I'll invite people and we can all sing Christmas carols together. I don't know how that's going to go over, but, you know.
You have to find out.
Yes.
Don't know until you try.
Mommy, red, blue, and red makes purple.
Okay.
That's about it.
I did.
Please go check out Kenzie Days. She's doing Vlogmas. She's releasing vlogs for Vlogmas on Mondays and Fridays this week. I will always promote her because, you know, I'm promoting her just by having my name. Thank you guys. And last but not least, remember, go check out the Live Place. Going to find a family-friendly streamer, liveplace.com. Excellent, guys. On that note, thank you all for showing up. Thank you, Tina, for being my guest. And
Thank you.
please go check out Dreaming with the Mouse. Have a good day. Thank you for giving me your Thursday.